Levioso!
Someone get me down!
Accio! Confringo! The beasts are safer now. Revelio! What do you have in store for me this time? Accio! Descendo! Repulso! Glacial! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Splenionis! Levioso! Protego! Lumos. I should investigate. Incendio! Lumos. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Levioso! Reparo! This mud path will get the best of me. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso! Descendo! Revelio! Expelliarmus, Accio! Confringo, Descendo! Incendio! Descendo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Lumos! Luke. Revelio. No, you don't. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
Levioso!
Could it be a murder trial? I'll look after you.
Revelio.
That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it?
Descendo! Protego! Stupid!
Nothing more than
Accio! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Accio! Repulsor! Expelliarmus!
How dare you!
Confringo! Protego!
Avoiding our problem.
Alohomora.
Everything's all right now.
Revelio.
Iredale's not half as tough
Whoa. Confringo.
as we may have an intruder in our midst. I know.
Descendo. Repulso. Expelliarmus.
No.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a... This not be a trick. I heard something. One in...
Stupid. Revelio. Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus.
Was it?
Accio. Descendo.
Oh, too hard.
Depulso. Incendio. Descendo. Stupefy. Glacius. Accio. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Descendo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Descendo. Protego. Stupid. Accio.
A puff scheme could deal a bigger blow.
Descendo. Glacius. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Levioso.
This isn't a fair...
Descendo.
Shall we finish one?
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Is this your best?
Descendo. Depulso.
This place has seen better days.
Where'd it go?
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Descendo. Depulso.
No.
Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Aloha Mora.
Not going to hurt you.
Lumos.
thought you had me there.
Bingo!
Levioso. Accio. Descendo. Corso.
Afraid to take it.
Accio. Descendo. Corso. Glacius.
I don't like that.
Accio. Protego. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Accio. Descendo. Incendio.
Nuisance! That's all you are! That was stupid.
Depulso. Glacius. Accio. Descendo. Lumos. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Leviosa. Descendo. Cabalzo. Lumos. 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 Lumos.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield I said that.
Wonder who lives here.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Aloha Mora.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Alohomora.
Upper Hogsfield has been terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, Then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I booked this.
One less human to worry about.
I will
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupefy! Accio!
I won't miss.
Depulsor! Glacius! Accio! Levius! Confringo! Potato! Stupid one!
You're a coward.
Leviosa! Compulso!
You'll pay for that.
Glacius!
Stupid this out longer than necessary.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Expelliarmus! Stupid one! Confringo! Accio! Stupid one! Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
One camp down, one more to go.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
What will you think this turn?
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Depulso! Descendo!
I won't rest.
Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Stupid one! Glacius! Depulso! Descendo!
You will regret.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa! Accio! Potato! Stupid one! Descendo! Depulso! Glacius! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Stupid one!
Mistake.
Leviosa! Glacius! Descendo!
Both camps cleared. Alan Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through. What are you looking for exactly? Marvellous. I could always use more of these.
Lurmont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Lumos.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a... I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
society would be thrown into the midst of unrest.
Try finding one.
Find myself scurrying from it like these days.
Revelio.
I was told that if you put in a good effort, you'll reap the rewards.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. Oh, good, that did. How am I supposed to find clues when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar, the other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier, in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just
Lumos.
not as tidy as I expected.
Lumos.
Cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no. Not this close to school, Amit.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest. all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominis speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominis swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominis' family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominis learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus Curse. Also known as the Torture Curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently. His parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominis described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominis that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominis. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominis and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominis trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominis understand. He'll change his mind.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Reparo. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeydukes is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed, trust me.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium! Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though.
Levioso! Reparo.
That seems to have done the trick. This castle will never cease to surprise me. Lumos. Incendio! How am I supposed to get out of here?
Levioso!
I'm going to have to get past this.
Reparo! Levioso! Confringo! Reparo!
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Levioso!
Something is getting in the way of that platform.
Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Leviosa!
Aha, got it. This must be the way out.
Accio!
Could I can find a way to open that gate.
Revelio!
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out. Lumos.
Hello again.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I've brewed my first batch of fizzing whizbeer.
Another detention! Another! And at your age! I thought you'd grown out of it, but I suppose that was wishful thinking. It's your father's fault. Believe me, we are going to have a serious talk when you get home, and you will not enjoy it.
Revelio. Alohomora. Levioso! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio.
one seems to think.
Have you ever visited any of the hamlets?
Revelio.
My father naturally assumed I'd be a strong seeker just like him. I say thank Merlin Quidditch was cancelled.
Accidentally levitated Professor Roman's sandwich once. He was fine about it. Actually complimented me on my woodwork.
Sharp caught me making faces behind his back. It was awful. Not to mention losing so many house points.
Someone passed me a note in class with a heart on it. I went bright red.
I'm uncomfortable with the size of my legs. Well, you were asking the other day, so I'm telling you.
I thought a boy was trying to be nice to me the other day. Carrying my book.
Revelio. Appears I won't be going up there.
thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
My uncle knows Kagara.
If I could have a moment of your time...
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way. And I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Grafhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
A meat cart is all ready.
Oi! Can you help me?
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Well, here it is. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. Leviosa! Repulso! Descendo! Switch reset everything. Good to know. That's the last of them. Seems I was and this must be the last piece of Herodian's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Oh, that's why you were so bothered.
Of course I was bothered. It's enough trying to memorize dates for bins without being pounded by a horrible tune that Peeves likely made up.
Oh, I knew I'd heard it somewhere. That's where it's from. His father works in a spring carnival. Perhaps Winking's part of the trade.
Well, I for one would appreciate people simply behaving in an orderly manner. Without...
Aloha, Mora.
You can't imagine how inconvenient
My friends and I like to spend our evenings watching the sun.
Wish I could see one. My family has a lot of Muggle traditions, from my mother's side.
Well,
Mine, most of them.
in the Hall of Herodiana.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
What are you up to now?
Come on in, come on in. Don't be shy.
You can stop by any time.
Try finding one.
I'd rather scrape cauldrons than work with mud.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Conso. Glacius. Descendo. Levioso. Expelliarmus!
Good thing the Ministry banned underage sorcery.